as the buzzer was going off outside of the OMEN for the airlock. Noah, you're the closest to the door.
Are we able to either see or hear what's on the other side of that?
There's like a cam system that you could kind of push a few buttons beside you and see who's outside.
I would take a peek.
Yep, you see that there are 2 armed Zand guards flanking the yellow glowing AI unit standing at your doorway.
Noah puts on intercom. Hello. How can we help you?
Hello. We've been sent here in accordance with Zanta to inform Manta that it has been done.
You're looking for Manta? He's in A1. This is 1A. Just kidding. And he opens the door.
And you open the door and you can see yellow AI unit there flanked by 2 armed security personnel. They don't come in, they just stand there because they're waiting.
He's currently napping right now, but you're welcome to go wake him up.
You can just inform him that Zanta requests his presence immediately.
Will he know where to go?
He should.
I will pass on the message.
Very
How
well.
else may we help you?
That is all. And he basically just turns around, starts walking away. Security follow.
Have a good day.
It turns around. You too.
Noah closes the lock. Manta.
Yes.
Your patron has summoned you.
Okay. Did you all want to go with me?
No.
Nope. All right. I will be back.
So, Manta, you're going on your own?
I guess so.
Okay. So, Manta makes his way. You go to that familiar doorway that led to that kind of like club area.
Before leaving, I'm gonna go up to Noah. Could I borrow the gun?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you can continue then.
Oh, one thing I did want to mention about the gun, Noah, is I believe she fired 3 times.
That leaves
It
2 left.
2 left, and there's only, it seemed like there wasn't like any extra ammunition, so there's only 2 shots left in that pistol.
Are ammo clips like in the shop in the book?
Yes, I just saw them a minute ago.
Okay, I was looking that up. I was like, huh. Okay.
So, Manta, you make your way back to those main doors. The security individuals that are waiting at the door seem to recognize you and scan something on the side of the door, which then releases the doors to open. You go into that familiar club-type atmosphere. It seems the same as it was before when you walk through here. The same kind of vibe, the same kind of feeling. Music playing, dark, dim, neon lights kind of flashing all around. Do me a favor. I would like you to make a savvy check for me, please.
Okay. Savvy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a 17.
A 17.
I think it's a positive. I think Savvy's +3, so 20.
20. Excellent. 2 things catch your eye. You do notice at one of the tables, a familiar you recognize, but you're not sure. Like they kind of stick out. That hammerhead shark-esque looking person that walked out of the shuttle when you guys first approached the woman in the pink jacket is amongst some of the patrons here and is standing around a few other patrons having a drink. The second thing that stands out, you see a pink leather jacket. But when you look, you don't see the same face that you saw when Mia was there before. Still female, but doesn't look the same. It looks very much like they're wearing the same jacket.
Something I would be able to do. How I can change the appearance of my face.
You're not 100% sure. Could be.
Okay.
Without further insight or investigation, you probably wouldn't know. But it's possible.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. You make your way up the steps to the area where you first met Zanta. The security guards do much of the same. They recognize you, scan you in, and you go into that room that's changed a bit this time. There's not the big desk anymore. Looks to be a elongated, oval, very smooth-looking table in the center of the room. The charging stations for the AIs are still around the outside. That's all the same. It's the middle that's changed. There's a table, and it looks like has a dinner spread on it. Several plates have been already prepared. Look like steaming hot food on some of these plates. Some of this stuff, like, people would kill for this type of food nowadays. Like, this looks like real, authentic food, like that would probably cost a fortune. It looks like there's several place settings out around this elongated oval-esque type table. And Zanta's sitting at one end of it, one of the skinny ends of the oval. He's got a napkin kind of tucked in his shirt and seems to be eating some type of bird, chicken-esque type thing. Wipes his face as you come in. Ah. There he is. The man of my hour.
Went off without a hitch, right?
It seemed to be going just great. Unfortunately, there's still a couple at large.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that with enough combing of the whole station, we'll be able to scoop them up in no time. Please, come in, have a seat.
Oh, thank you. I will take the opposite seat of him, so like the other end, you know?
I'm disappointed you didn't bring your friends. I had place settings all made for them.
Well, it's their loss. They did not seem to want to come. So, I guess, more for us.
More for us. Absolutely. Yellow. Yes, Zanta. Would you please escort Mr. Devlin in? Yes, sir. And all of a sudden, Yellow seems to disappear off into the darkness behind somewhere. There must be some other door back there. Like, it's just strange. He like walks through one of these holographic screens and just kind of disappears. So you're very intelligent. I can see that already. I need more like you.
Oh, that's very sweet of you, but I couldn't have done it without my whole team. I am just one piece of the wheel.
There is one thing I did want to ask you about your team, though.
Sure.
And like I said, it's a shame that they're not here, because I wanted them to have an opportunity to explain themselves as well. But this is one thing I did want to ask about. And all of a sudden the screens change, and you watch on the screens Noah rip the battery out of the back of an old AI unit, and then drag all together collectively, drag this AI unit, and I believe you were there as well, Manta, right? So you're on the screen as well?
Yep.
I did want to ask about this particular incident. It seems a little, I don't know, it seems a little aggressive.
Well, we're take matters into like our own hands to get people that we would like to work for's attention.
Well, it definitely did get attention.
It just shows off some of our skills.
Was there something in particular that you needed this unit for?
Oh, no, not really. Just we were trying to show that we could take one of these AIs and then pin it on someone else, and then again shows off more of our skill set.
I see. And all of a sudden, you hear approaching the footsteps of a glowing yellow unit. And Dev, you're escorted in. The yellow unit reaches down, undoes your cuffs, pulls the cuffs out. And the yellow looks at you right in the face. And, sorry for the inconvenience.
No, it was part of the plan. Thank you.
Oh no. Zanta kind of takes a spoonful of some other type of vegetable that he's eating and looks up. Dev, have a seat, please. Have some of the fresh meal my cooks have prepared.
Yeah, the three others didn't want to accompany us, so we get more to ourselves. Yeah, I was just explaining
If
what our plan
you'd
was.
like, we can contact them and get them to come if you feel like you want to change their mind. I mean,
Oh no, I don't think they would want to.
you don't think they would want a delicious home-cooked quality meal of real vegetables and meats?
Knowing them, they probably wouldn't, because they are very weird. Yeah, Dev, I was just telling Zanta, I'll motion towards the video on the monitor or wherever it is about our plan on taking the AI and pinning it on somebody to get more information, to get show off more of our skill set.
I just kind of like cough and choke a little bit and just be like, that was also, you might have forgot, we used that as part of the rigging for the pipes.
Also true. Yes, we use. Yes, that is. Dev, like I said, is kind of like our engineers. That went over my head a little bit.
So without this particular AI unit robotic feature, you wouldn't have been able to concoct the plan in which you concocted
Exactly.
it. It all
And we wouldn't
makes
have been able to
sense,
set them
yes.
up and catch them like how you all did.
Makes perfect sense. I must say I am a little discouraged with what happened during the plan, as I am currently down one of my robot AI security.
Yeah, we saw that.
I didn't anticipate the retaliation.
I would just be whiffing down as much food as fast as I can. And I would like grab from the other plate and just bring it over and just like start eating the meat.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just kind of like, Cameron wasn't supposed to be there. I have no idea why he was there. I thought he was supposed to be on the outside.
Yeah, so it seems like we were, I don't know if not trusted or just not filled in on the entire plan from these individuals, but it seems like it all worked out in the end, except for your AI unit, which I am very sorry that damage has come to it.
Yes, it's a very expensive repair, that's for sure. These things are not cheap. Huh. But
I just kind of like clear my throat. Well, we have a pretty good guy. He's pretty tech savvy. Maybe we could do the work for free to kind of, if you provide the parts, maybe he can fix it, and that way it's no real cost or maybe offset. Can we take the rest to go in doggy bags if no one's going to eat it?
for you, absolutely, Devlin. I'll see to it that Yellow packs up these meals for the rest of your crew. That sounds like.
Oh no! That it was for me and Manta.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Left over for us.
Are you
us.
sure
They-
you don't
they
want?
missed out.
I can. We have extras in the back. We could prepare meals for your crew.
No. It's kind of like a learning lesson for them for not showing up to
I see.
this meeting.
You're gonna eat these meals in front of them.
Yes.
Oh, got it. Yes.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So they'll come next time. because of these meals.
I like your style.
You know, we try to have our own unique style, so.
Well, I do have a way that, well, perhaps you can earn a little bit more renown here at Kennar 62, and with me, of course. But it will require a little travel.
Well, we have a ship as long as our deal went through, so we can leave.
Absolutely.
Then I think we can work something out for this travel.
Right.
Hold up. Did you find Brady? And then whoever the other person was? I saw my face and then Brady and then whoever the third person was. We need to make sure that's kind of tied up, because if they see us, things could get messy if they see us walking around. That's what I was hoping, that I might have seen them. But the only person I saw was Cameron and then whoever the Kazra person was.
We have 3 of the individuals in custody. 2 remain at large, but with the capabilities of my other 3 units, I'm sure that we will have no problem in finding them and tracking them down. Do you know if there are any more that we should be concerned about?
I only knew of the 3. Mavie, who I saw get dragged out in her suit. Cameron, who got taken down. And then Brady, who I saw disappear behind some boxes. But that was the last I saw him. And then the lady that was there, I had never seen her before. And that other person on the screen, I have no idea who that is.
No worries. We'll take care of it from here. I do appreciate all that you've done to help get this under wraps. It seems they've been taking advantage of the fact that our camera systems aren't able to see what happens on the outside of Kennar 62.
And if you ask me, that's just not right. So we just had to do our good-natured civil duty to help you with that problem.
Well, I do appreciate that. You guys are definitely a capable squad. So, back to my original point here. I do have a contract offer that I can give you. It requires a little bit of cleverness, which I believe you all have. So I need you to visit the surface world, the moon that we revolve around. Inaro. There is a mining outpost there called the Terracotta Mining Outpost. In its heyday, it was a bustling area of mining gems used for powering most of the technology that we use today. Since the war and since the end of it, hasn't been much activity going on there. But I've been recently visited by an individual who has offered me a deal. But I'm not quite sure I trust that deal. I need more information. That's where you come in. They claim to have found a gemstone. It's more powerful than the ones that have caused us to go mad for the First War. He showed me one. But he wouldn't let me have it. He wouldn't let me hold it. He wouldn't let me keep it. Basically, what I need you to do is I need you to travel to this mining outpost. And I need you to get one of those for me. And I need you to bring it back. And on top of that, if you can find any information or data that proves that this gemstone does indeed have more innate power than gems from the past, that would be appreciated.
I look over at Dev and kind of just like nod and yeah, I think that's something we can accomplish. Just to iron out some details really quickly. Would you be willing to supply us with some equipment that might come in handy, like maybe some weaponry that you have stashed away for a rainy day? Because unfortunately, we are kind of on the shorthand of any kind of protective equipment, like guns or suits that we may need.
I would be willing to sponsor you with weaponry and munitions of what I have on hand, which is minimal, but I would have to take that out of any potential payment that you would receive upon the contract's completion, which I'm offering up to 500 hollows in payment and a ship module of your choice. And he flashes up 2 ship modules that seem to like move around. One is a storage module for your ship. One is a fuel module for your ship. Basically, it's an extra fuel tank that will double the fuel capacity for your vessel. The storage would allow your vessel to actually like store things in it and take things from one place to another. Currently, you only have like a little broom closet for storage in your vessel.
I look over at Dev to see if those terms sound agreeable to him, since we're the only 2 here.
I would still be like shoving my face, and I'd kind of like look over and just, well, it sounds good, but ultimately, like you said, we are a crew. I would like to just run it by the rest of the guys first and just get their take on it, just to make sure in case there's any special parts that they want, maybe not all weapons or something, maybe some extra tools that we can in exchange. And then also I'm going to specifically need a new set of glasses. Your guy crushed them when he threw me against the wall.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
But ultimately, I feel good about it. But we can talk specifics with the rest of our crew, as they will know what parts they will need.
Okay.
That sound agreeable? We could meet back here tomorrow and finalize all the details?
That sounds fair. Yeah. Oh, what's this? And all of a sudden you hear the systems kind of crackle to life inside, and you can see on the video feed, you can see a what looks to be violet, purple glowing AI unit comes on, and we have one of the individuals in custody. And all of a sudden that door slides open, and you can see the violet AI unit is dragging in Brady while you guys are sitting here eating this meal with Zanta. And Brady immediately looks at Devlin, and you can see the shock in his face as he sees Devlin there with no cuffs, sitting at the table with Zanta, eating. He looks at you.
Then better luck next time.
As
pleasure doing business.
As the violent AI starts dragging him away, his eyes are still staring at you, Devlin. You can hear him go, "You son of a bitch!" as he gets drug
I
off.
just grab a cherry tomato and put it in my mouth and just chomp on it and just stare him as he walks out or drug out.
Oh, that's cold.
At this point, I actually, since it seems like the talks about the whole like job and everything is coming to a close. I haven't been eating the whole time, but I do take off my mask and start to eat. So now, Devlin, since this is the first time you've seen my face,
oh, here we go.
Completely no hair whatsoever, like no eyebrows, no hair on the top of my head, because my hood is also going to be pulled down. You see that my face is actually like scarred terribly. But I have some blue, brighter than normal blue eyes that is also there, and I just slowly start to eat. And
I would just kind of like make like an ugly face and just kind of turn and just kind of look at my food and just go back to eating a little bit.
During this meal, the rest of you at the Omen, what exactly are you doing or discussing at this point in time? Anything in particular?
I'm fake aiming my gun around, just trying to get a good feel for it.
Oh, one thing I forgot. Do me a favor. I want you to roll a d6 for me, I believe it is.
D6?
Yeah, we got to see if after the combat the condition went down on that weapon.
Oh no. 4.
4. I think you're safe on a 4. Condition and spare parts condition. Range reducing every time on a 1. On a 1, the objects. Yeah, so you're good on your pistol.
Yay.
Didn't get worse through that combat. So it's Andronima, Noah's like just playing around with the gun, like pointing it around in different areas of the vessel.
Maybe be careful with that.
I'll take the chain or the clip out. He takes the clip out, and is that better?
Yeah. Wonder what's taking them so long.
Kind of hungry.
Ew.
Dawn, you do notice outside the blast windows of your vessel, you can see a couple of empty air docks or docking bays up from you. There are what looks to be that. You remember that floating unit that basically scanned your eyes and stuff? It's actually outside the spaceport, and it is trying to dislodge that broken piece of space vessel from earlier from the actual station, because that thing is like just flashing red right now because they can't dock any other vessels to it until that thing gets fixed and removed. So that thing is hovering outside, and it's just like floating there, and all these tools and things are coming out of it, and it's like you see the blue glow of like weld, and this massive like clawed arm is like grabbing a piece of metal and like trying to rip it loose from the side.
Hey, Noah, come watch. We have a new toy for you.
Ooh.
I can use my stick and knock it down. You can take it back home.
Mm.
I had a chance to
No.
use it.
But I do, like, that ship is still floating out there, isn't it?
Yeah. It's drifted a little bit, but it's still kind of like floating.
How did we get access to that?
That's up to you.
Don, since you want to use just do you think that thing can communicate with us?
The little flying machine thingy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can you tap it
before.
gently?
Oh,
Like you punched my face gently.
Well, that thing is like it's a few hundred feet away from you guys. Like you're looking far away from it. It's
so we need to get closer.
because you're still parked at your docking bay, and it was a few docking bays beyond you guys where this thing had taken place. So
If you want to try Noah, we can just walk up there and see what happens. Tap it down a little bit. Maybe we'll
Yeah, see if we can talk to it and see what we need to do to maybe get that stuff out there.
Yeah, something. We could use all the parts. Who knows what the guy's doing.
And maybe they have some hollows in there too.
And so dead
And-
people for Adronima.
Yes.
So
I would try to prefer hollows.
quick question for Manta and Devlin: are you guys just going to finish your meal and then return back to the ship, or was there something else that you guys wanted to do in Manta's presence, or Xanta's presence, or within that place?
I would just try and keep my meal down after looking at his face. But other than
that, okay. So, actually,
Put
when
the mask back on, hood up.
while you guys are having this conversation, your vessel, the door for your airlock opens, and Manta and Devlin have returned to the Omen.
Well, we are back.
They're
You all
holding
missed
they're
a-
holding white bags.
You all missed a wonderful meal.
Oh, dang.
I would take one of the bags and give it to Andromeda.
Thank you.
One here to you, and you're just gonna give it to her.
I will also take one of my extras and take it over to Noah.
Yay! I look over at Don. Do you have a sad face, or are you just?
I'm just not even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna put my head down and look up. Just stay there in the corner.
I shake the bag at Don and offer to share with him.
Thanks, Noah. Appreciate it, but I don't need no Santa's food. I could get my own.
It smells
I was
really
going to
good.
chow down.
But I would
Yeah.
take this.
It's delicious. Probably one of the best meals you've had in a long time. Actual real vegetables. Nothing processed.
Wow.
Thanks for thinking of us.
Thank you.
You know, if you all would have just went, you would have got your fill of all this good food.
Yes,
But anyways, we have we have
all want to be there, though. It's good for two of you, well, one of you, to go there and take wherever they give you. Then all of us being seen by this main guy or main boss.
that is very true.
I play many games in my days.
We do have another job request if we would
Oh.
like to take it from Zanta, and I will describe the job about getting the gym, going back down to the moon, all that kind of
Mhm.
stuff.
Okay.
So we just need to come up with I recommended some equipment, some like guns or stuff like that we might need. But Devlin wanted to come back and see if there was any special requests. Now remember, this would be coming out of our actual payment, but
Hey, how much
500
would that be?
500 credits and then also a free ship module.
But how much, if we do take the weapons, how much would the payments be?
I was assuming the cost of whatever we asked for
Or it might
But-
be discounted
might
slightly.
be discounted. He would have better access to other things, though. You know, they
Means
might
of
not be on the
procurement.
open market.
Yes. Now that you mention it, there is something I have my eye on that maybe we can work out something with him since the opportunity's here. And he kind of thumbs out the window at the floating debris of the ship that's out there. No one's scavenged that thing yet. First dibs.
I'm sure that can be.
And it clears out the
Worked out?
spaceport so we can make more money.
Yeah.
We're doing him a favor.
It's true.
Give us a little like shuttle over to that ship, so we can
Mhm.
scavenge it.
I think that's a plan.
And maybe one
we
ammo
want any-
clip. That's all I want.
Okay. Do we want anything else? Would you, Andromeda, Dawn, like any kind of weapons, like maybe a gun or something?
I have my weapon, so I'm good.
Okay. Andromeda?
Uh, I would like a weapon, but I mean, it depends, what he has that we can take. But not have anything that I can use.
Well, what would you like? And we can, I'll ask next time I go see him. I'm seeing him tomorrow.
Oh boy, what would I like? Where's that very handy weapons tab? I can remember.
It's really far in the back of the book.
I'm trying to find it. General
Page 40?
modules, deck modules. Page what?
I think it was page 4.
122 has
122.
weapon
Yeah.
types.
That's way off. Okay.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you guys this, just so you have this as player knowledge. The weapons that would be available would be number 5, a compact rifle.
Ew.
Okay, and number 3, a pistol. Those are the 2 weapons that would be offered to you. But one thing you do have to remember is the compact rifles are expensive, so that's going to come off of your total for any potential rewards you could get. So if you get a bunch of weapons, you'll probably get 0 hollows, but he also offered you that module for your vessel.
For me, I would say a toolbox for repairs, since I can do repairs in half the time.
Okay.
And then I would tell Noah, Noah, by the way, that blue AI,
Mm-hmm.
we may be able to get your hands on it to repair it. Basically, Zanta, would provide the supplies, and then you would do free labor since it was destroyed in the process. But it would get your hands on it. You would be able to activate it.
Wait,
Could we exchange that said labor for a rifle for me?
Well,
could
it was,
ask.
Hold on.
we can ask, but it was kind of goodwill for having it be destroyed, but also get your hands on it in case you want to put the USB in it.
Well, the USB is already in it.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well,
Yeah,
you can extract it without anyone knowing.
Yes. I would like to see what that thing's really made of, so I'm willing to, but I also want to make this profitable. So if I can squeeze a weapon out of this,
but wouldn't it be better for us to scavenger the ship to see if they have weapons before we ask for weapons?
agreed.
Michael, what time of day is this? Is it later at night or?
It's approaching evening, yeah. So it'd be the equivalent of 7 o'clock.
Right, because we just had dinner.
Yeah.
Right. Well, what I could do is I could go back today, ask if we could have a shuttle to clean up that wreckage, and then go back tomorrow to put what we would like in, like our order, basically.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep,
And
I'm okay with that.
Okay, so we wanted to offer to clean that up for first dibs of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we also, we don't have suits to go out in space.
I will see if he can provide those for like a lender's fee kind of thing, just like a borrow. We give them back basically.
Yeah.
and let him know I'm willing to work on the robot. I can't guarantee anything given the condition it's in, but I take a shot.
I will relay that information too. Well, I will be back then. I will head off towards his place again.
Okay. So you do make your way. The security at the front kind of ask you. They do stop you this time.
Yeah.
Like, can we help you?
I just had a quick few questions for Mr. Zanta, if it was okay. Could you ask if I could see him just for a few minutes?
He seems to disappear for just a moment off into the corner there by the doorway. And after a little bit of time, he does grant you access, and the door does open, and they allow you to go through.
Okay.
So you move in, you see that same club type still hopping.
Mm-hmm.
You pass back up into the doorway, and they unlock the door, and you enter. And you can see that the table has been cleared. There's no table in the room anymore. The desk is back where it was previously with the chair behind it. But Xanta's actually standing there in front of his desk with the yellow AI unit. And in his hand, he's holding what looks to be some kind of USB device as you walk in.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I'm sorry to bother you again tonight, Zanta. I just had a quick few questions for you. I was curious if you had we noticed that there was a wreckage outside and no one has seemed to scavenge and cleaned it up yet. Would you be willing to just let us borrow a small shuttle and some suits so that we could go clean that up? That way it helps with your air traffic control kind of deal that you have going on up there?
Well, it's already kind of on our agenda. We do have a vessel that will go up and grab that material so we can transport it and get the materials that we need from it.
Of course. Well, I was just, would you like us to do it? We would do it, of course, free of charge and give you anything that you want, and then anything that you don't necessarily want.
Oh, it's nothing for us. We've got it handled.
Oh,
thank you for offering, though. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, I figured we would just offer since it was on our mind that it was out there.
Yeah. Understood. It's
also just wanted to let you know our friend Noah, that's a part of our crew, would say that he would take a look at your AI unit for you. However, he did not want to promise any thing that he could fix it, but he would certainly take a look to see if he could fix it for you.
Oh, well, that's great. Speaking of that AI unit, we found this.
Oh, what is that?
It's some sort of looks like some kind of drive. It's plugged into its charging port in the back. You don't recognize this, do you?
Can I see it? I'll if he says yes, I'll walk towards.
Okay, yeah. It looks exactly like the thing that Noah had, that you guys got from Mia.
No, I'm sorry. I don't recognize that at all. I'm not the super tech person though, so I mean, but I do not recognize it.
I'm gonna make a roll for him. Okay.
Great.
That's weird. Well, Yellow, do me a favor. Yes, sir. Go find out what this is, and report back to me right away. Yes, sir. Takes the port and grabs it and starts walking off.
Is that something that you would maybe want us to help look into?
Oh,
if it's a foreign device on your AI units, that's certainly strange.
Definitely is strange. Maybe perhaps it was something used by these brigands to render my AI unit useless, and that's why I caused it to be damaged in the first place. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at the tape from earlier today.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, so I think we would agree that if you can exchange some guns for us, and what else? Everybody wanted something else. What was everybody wanted? I'm gonna relay that to him right now.
I had Devlin have one in the toolbox. Dawn didn't want any weapons. Noah just asked for a clip.
Yep.
Yeah, some ammunition.
Ammunition for Noah. Did Andromeda ask for anything in particular? No? No weapons? No tools? No?
Not right now.
Okay. All right.
And
what did
I
you...
will ask for a pistol.
A pistol? Okay.
And some ammo, so. Is that something that you could we could actually head out today if you could get that to us now?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can get this in accordance. Has your vessel been completely repaired? I know that the docking fee has already been paid, but has
thank you.
But has your
has DM? I actually don't know.
I don't think you guys ever repaired it.
Oh god.
And it hasn't been fueled up.
Okay. Do we know how much the damage is on that and how long that would take to fix?
Honestly, it's just basically some electronic work that needs to be done. It wouldn't take probably like a shift's worth of work, anywhere between 1 to 6 hours.
Okay. We're just not getting sleep tonight. Gotcha. Yeah, we're actually working on getting that fixed up as we speak, and we're getting refueled, and we just wanted to head off and get this job done for you and get on to our next one. Try and help out as much as we can.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. When you're ready to fuel, I do have that they have been instructed, Mr. Morgan, over in the fueling station, to fuel your vessel up to the top. At no expense.
Well, that is much appreciated. Thank you.
So basically, he's actually including with this mission a full tank of fuel for your vessel.
Awesome.
Because this ammunition and the stuff that you asked for is going to take off some of that hollow reward as well.
So should I just wait here or so that we could get out tonight after repairs are done and take back our equipment, or
I'll have
to the ship?
I will have Green, and he looks over at the tube that Green is currently recharging in. Green will be exiting stasis just a moment. I will have Green deliver it to you.
Sure. Sounds perfect.
Okay.
All right. Well, sorry for bothering you again. I know I said I was going to come back tomorrow and do this, but I figured talk to the crew. We would rather go ahead and get out, get this job done as quick as possible. So
one thing that you're noticing too, as he's talking to you about, like, Green is about ready to be out of stasis, which is the charging chamber. It looks as if they are on a charging schedule to where one of them is charging while the other three are active. So
gotcha.
That way there's only one that is incapacitated while the rest are still able to do what they do. But now that one has been destroyed, there's only two active at a time, more than likely. Yeah. So there might be a couple, maybe an hour or two overlap, and sometimes, but it seems like the way they had the schedule down, it was, I always want 3 available.
Gotcha. All right. Well, again, thank you for your time, and we will be back as soon as we can with this gem and any information we can find.
I'm glad. I sure do hope that what they told me is true.
I would hope so too.
I miss the good old days. I miss the thrill of the hunt. Don't quite get that anymore.
I completely agree with you. That is a complete lie, because I don't remember anything. I didn't say that to him, though. That's just in my mind.
That's what you're thinking, right?
Yes.
Well, thanks again, Manta. And
of course,
be careful out there.
We will. And I will exit. Is the person that had the pink jacket still in this bar or whatever that I saw originally?
Make a savvy check.
The 15 plus 2, so 17.
You're looking around. You do not see her present.
I was gonna warn her, but oh well.
You do not see the hammerhead shark person present either.
Okay.
As you're kind of looking around the room. It's been probably about an hour and a half
Yeah.
in between times.
I will quickly. I'm not running, but I am definitely like speed walking back to like power walking. You know, like yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So back to the ship.
Okay, yeah. I don't think you can open it yourself, can you, Manta?
I cannot. I knock on the door.
Okay.
Hey, guys, let me in. Hurry. Hurry up.
Okay, I'll go to the door and I open it.
Thank you. So we might have a big problem. We are, Noah and Devlin, you might want to try and fix the ship as fast as possible. I am going to go set up a refueling thing. We are going to be leaving tonight. Because they're going to check, they found a device in the back of an AI. And of course, I am doing this on the ship, so there's no cameras that can see in over here, hopefully. They found a device in the back of their blue AI unit. And they're going to track that back to someone. Probably us, because I think we were on camera putting it in the back of it.
I was being secretive.
Yeah, but we were kind of all huddled around the thing, and that's going to be kind of weird to explain.
So
And
you went over there. You got no weapons. You got no more food.
no. Weapons are going to be all the stuff that we are still technically on this job. So all the weapons and things. Also, we're getting free fuel. All the weapons or equipment we asked for are going to be getting. So ammunition clip, tools. And then I also got a pistol with some ammunition. Will all be delivered soon. Because I told them we wanted to leave tonight.
So we're not scavenging the other ship.
No, he said he had people doing that already.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried. Sorry.
Yeah, you get the vibe that Xanta's gonna lay claim to any scavenge that's right on his doorstep.
Yeah. So, as soon as he checks those cameras, which he said he was going to do at some point, we'll probably net us in some really hot water. Especially since there was always I kind of explained the other AI unit that we kind of took, but there's only so much I can do when things just keep piling up.
You told him about that?
Well, no, he found out. He had videos of us taking the AI unit. And I told them we were doing it for the equipment. Dev helped me because I did not remember this about using some of the parts for the device, and also I told them we were trying to frame someone else to show him that we had other capabilities, which worked. However, I don't think it's going to work again.
I feel like I've caused all this trouble.
No. We were on another job. Actually, we should probably collect that before leaving. Did we have a way of contacting her?
Yeah.
I think she had.
We should probably do that.
I think she had told you that she was going to be staying in the big area with all the metals, like storage compartments that are kind of transitioned into little housing complexes.
So someone should probably go get the payment from her, since we did what we were asked.
It shouldn't be me, because I might be public enemy number 1 here soon.
Also, yeah, well, also Dev and Noah, like I said, we probably want you all here to work on the ship to get it up and ready, up and going, as soon as possible.
But also, weren't we supposed to put it like in an active AI unit?
I did the best we could.
Yeah, we did what we could.
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna earn us any money. Is it even worth going to her?
They don't have to know. They just gotta know we put it in an active unit.
Yeah. I can go and talk to her. How about one of you all, I motion over to Dawn and Andromeda, go tell the guy, the dude that fuels the ship, to come fuel the ship, and I will try and go talk to her. Unless one of you all want to accompany me.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna go with you, but she can go.
But
Okay,
what you guys could do, you guys have you have enough fuel to get from your docking bay to where you would have to like attach to get fuel. Like you don't just fuel up right here at this docking area. You have to actually take the ship
So we
to
have
another
to- okay.
part of Kenor 62.
So we can't even do that until after the ship.
Yeah, the ship has to be repaired
usable.
first.
Okay.
Yes, before you
Well,
can.
then we
repair
all
it.
three can go if you want.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll go with you this time.
Repairing
so
ship.
us three are gonna go talk to this lady.
You guys are gonna go find Mia.
Yeah, and try to get paid.
Okay.
Her.
And Devlin and Noah are going to begin just trying to make sure that the ship is repaired and ready to go. Okay.
Correct.
So do me a favor. I would like, let's do this. Let's have Devlin go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
Gotta be at 1.
This is just
I
a
know.
regular d6 roll.
5.
5. So it's going to take you 5 hours.
Half it for my ability.
Half it for your ability. So it's going to take you 2.5 hours to do the necessary repairs. Both of you do me a favor. I would like you both to roll a d20 and add your, I believe when repairs are tech, you guys are going to use tech for repairs. And if you have any, do you have any tools that would aid you in this repair?
Unless the tools were delivered.
They have my. I don't know if this would help, but they do have my electric multi-tool and fusion welder.
Fusion welder and electric multi-tool will definitely help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow each of you to take this roll with advantage because you have some tools to use.
Also have duct tape, which fixes everything.
Oh yeah,
Me
absolutely.
too.
Yeah.
So first roll to 13 plus 3 is 16,
You can
Okay.
duct tape the ship.
Yep.
and another 16.
Those are
So
successes.
I got a 16 plus 1, and I got a 1 plus 1.
Well, it's advantage, so the 16 is the only thing that we count. So 2 successes. Yes, you guys will succeed and have the ship ready to go in 2.5 hours. Manta leaves his roll of duct tape, which ends up being essential to this repair. There are some wires that just are being very stubborn, and you're able to, make sure you seal them and cover them with some duct tape. Panels that won't exactly attach just right. It's amazing what duct tape will do for a spacefaring vessel. It does the trick. So you guys are working on that for about 2.5 hours. You guys are going to be kind of like just talking, aboard the ship as you guys are doing that. The other 3 of you making your way to this larger interior part of the vessel. This was probably where, at one point in time, this massive vessel was used for mining. So this was probably a place where large mining ships would come in and they would kind of take everything out of it was just a massive space. If you kind of imagine, like in Star Wars, a Star Destroyer's hangar area, how big that area is, it's kind of like that, but you see like these metal storage units that are stacked on top of each other. Some of them have metal ladders that lead up to different levels. Catwalks made of metal all around. It looks very ramshackle and thrown together, but it looks like a bustling kind of city in here of just these boxes and people just everywhere of all walks of life. And you basically walk into the chaos.
Did we get a room number for her, or
I don't remember.
She told us.
Did she?
I don't remember.
I think she just kind of said, "Go there, I'll be easy to find," or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look around and see if she is really easy to find.
Okay, all 3 of you can make savvy checks.
Ooh. What are those?
I'm rolling really well.
Ooh.
That's another 18, so 20.
I
no,
got
23.
21.
21.
21.
20.
Sorry. 21.
21.
Sorry. Yeah.
2 21s.
Yeah. a
18
4.
plus 3.
A 4?
Okay, that was what I rolled. 18 plus 3.
Dawn,
Me
do
too.
you have 4 void points yet?
I have 1.
Okay, you can add a second.
A 5.
So Dawn is kind of looking around in the wrong area. Doesn't really catch anything. You do catch eyes of some people gambling over in the corner, and it really like you just start staring, and you start like counting cards. and stuff. And
You guys got this, right? I'll be right back.
you two can see, leaning up against a storage unit, you can see that woman in the pink smoking on what looks to be some kind of e-cigarette.
I just kind of look over at Andromeda. And, well, we both kind of notice at the same time. Do you want to take a lead here, or
A lead. Just to tell her, hey, we implanted it into a dead droid.
well, maybe not mention dead? We did the job, and we were
Just
wanting to
go
get
up and-
paid.
Yeah, we'll just go up and tell her we did the job.
Sounds good.
guess we'll go there.
I'll be on the table over there playing cards.
Okay,
We
okay,
need the
Nod.
Hallows. We need.
You have a problem.
It's not a problem unless I lose.
It's the second time today.
So,
Gotta do what I
so,
do for the
so
team.
Don, are you staying over in the corner playing cards with these other guys? And okay, got
sir.
it.
Want to wait?
So
But maybe
Don's
wait
over.
2 weeks.
Dawn's over playing cards, and you two approach. She sees you approaching in the direction, takes one more puff, kind of blows out the smoke. Looks your way. Well, it's good to see you.
Good to see you. I mean, we just saw you like 6 hours ago? 8 hours ago? I don't know. Time passes weird in here.
Yeah, I
Very
agree.
true.
Yeah. Liam?
So we
Yeah.
finished the job. We did it.
There you go.
You finished the job.
Yes.
Oh, please come in. And she gestures you to go into this like storage box.
Nice place you have here.
It's a little small, but it does it. It's basically
So-
all it is like a bed, like a cot on one side, and there is like what looks to be like a small compartment, probably a toilet room, back behind or
Mhm.
something like that.
Do you live here?
Oh no, I'm temporarily staying here so I can get my drive back.
Oh. Fuck.
Oh wait, you don't have the drive?
We thought we were supposed to just implant it.
Yeah.
Oh, I must not have been clear. I needed after some time had been recording, I was to get that drive back so I could take it back to Regents for analysis.
Mm-hmm.
Well, job is partially completed then.
Oh,
Okay.
so which part?
We put
The
the drive
implant.
in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, great. So I I'm kind of curious. What did your friend do? Your friend was on the screens
Oh.
earlier.
That was a part of our plan, and it worked out. So
Yeah.
it
Oh.
got us this job. The job is, like I said, it's completed.
Now we
So I
just
mean,
gotta-
if you, I don't know how you want to do payment and all that kind of thing, but
Oh, payment doesn't happen until I have that drive back. That is part of the deal.
okay. Well, then how about half now, and then we'll half later. We'll bring it back to you, but give it like a day or two, and we'll get it back for you.
I don't think you understand how these contracts work. That wasn't
Well, I mean,
part
we
of the
did-
initial deal. So no, I
Well,
cannot
the
offer
initial
you half
deal-
the payment.
The initial deal wasn't fully
Explain.
explained well because we didn't know we had to get you the drive back. So I think this is part of like a whole new deal now.
Hmm.
Like I said, we'll take half now since there's some miscommunications from you, and we can, like I said, we'll take half now, and then when we get you the drive back, which will, like I said, take maybe a day or two, we'll collect the rest of it when we give you the drive.
I'm sorry. Without that drive, I have no leverage. I have no means by which to get you your reward. See, the reward comes from Regents, and until Regents has the information that they need, I cannot authorize any payment.
Mm.
I am sorry. I do apologize, but...
Well, I think we're just gonna have to cancel the contract then.
So my drive did get inserted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll figure something else out.
I mean, like I said, I think there should be a some kind of compensation since we did that part.
Well,
I don't.
I wish I could provide that for you, but I'm sorry. I can't authorize it until the drive is securely back in Regent's possession.
I'm kind of curious. Can you change how you look?
Yeah, I can let my hair down.
No. Like completely change your face. Because I saw someone at a bar that had your exact jacket on. It's a very unique jacket.
Really?
Yeah, sitting next to a person like a hammerhead shark individual.
Inside check.
Go to make a savvy check.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, that's not bad. 15 plus 3, 18.
Several things. Number one, you don't actually believe that she needs that drive back.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, when she found out the drive was inserted, there was a lot of relief shown. Additionally, her hesitation about the pink jacket, she's trying to come up with a lie. You think, in fact, that she was present in there. And possibly has the ability to change the way she looks. But she's trying her hardest not to show you.
Mia, that jacket is very unique.
Yeah, I told you that a very nice individual had purchased it for me. And I do hope that they
Really?
don't do this for every young lady that they meet. And if I do find another person on the station that has my exact jacket, I will ask them about it.
You are so full of shit. I'm really good at reading people. That's why I keep myself quiet. So you're lying. Okay. I'm fine with people when they lie.
What am I
I'm not
lying about?
fine about the jacket. You're lying about the drive. You're lying about needing the drive back. You're getting nervous. I can see the sweat line up top. And I love when people sweat. Because that's usually when I take out my knife.
You do not want her to take out her knife.
No, you don't.
Trust me.
There's no need
I
to
like
take
people
out
to see.
knives here.
You know, you aren't the only one that can actually do that little trick. And I will never mind, I can't do it. It's during a rest. I can I might be also maybe ruin someone's reputation quite easily. I don't know if that's what you would want.
Oh, I don't actually have a knife, but I'm gonna take out my fusion welder.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's kind of worse.
And I would have just like go a little bit closer and be like, I think there was like 500 hollows promised to us upon the completion of this job.
Okay, listen.
Actually, you know, I think that was actually
Easy.
750 hollows.
Okay, now
I
you're
think you
just
might be
you're
right.
just pushing it. Now you're just making stuff up. But listen,
I mean, since people don't
fine.
following a contract is something you never break. So I think there should be an upcharge on something that
Wait.
you tried to break.
You just said What? Repeat what you just said to me? Are you listening to what you're saying now to me?
Yeah, but you were lying.
Yeah.
See, we were trying
About
to catch
these
you in a lie.
broken contracts. See, my contract was never taken care of in full. So who's breaking the first contract here?
You.
No,
Actually, now
that
that I
would be you.
remember.
But
No,
fine.
no.
So, you want to know what the truth is? I'll tell you the truth. You see?
Do it.
You know what that drive's going to do? How long ago did you insert the drive into the bot?
Hour or so ago, I think.
Perfect. Then right about now, that virus is overtaking that droid. And that droid is going to assassinate your Zanta.
Okay. So then
And
perfect. You can just pay us and we can just act like this never happened.
Why will I care?
I mean, if you want to make it out of here, you will pay us.
And if you don't, your eyes won't make it out of here.
Don't make me go get Don with his big stick.
Well,
I will bring him in here.
it depends on how much time you think you have. Because the rest of the security unit, once Zanta turns up dead, is going to review the tape. And they're going to see you inserting this virus and also witnessing one of his own turn red and pummel him to death. Who they think they're going to trace that back to? Not me. That blood is on your hands.
Well then,
So killing
should
me
be
now
giving
doesn't do
us-
you any favors. It only means that, soon you'll be joining me.
I mean, at least we know that you won't be alive anymore, so be happy about that at least. So why don't you just pay us? Just pay us, and we'll be out of your hair.
And you get to live another day. Or another hour. Also, who's to say that they will see us inserting that drive?
Exactly.
Xanta's got cameras all over the place.
You don't
Who's to
think
say
we
they
know
did
that?
it
You
here?
don't think I knew that? Why do you think
Everybody
I wanted
knows
somebody
that.
else to do this for me?
We there happens to be quite a few blind spots that apparently you don't know about. So again, just pay us and we'll be out of your hair.
Fine. She reaches in her jacket and she pulls out what looks to be a holo card. Basically, it's how she keeps her currency. She gives you the whole card. She hands it to you. There. That's all I have.
Is this, can we transfer this to us to check to see how much it is without leaving here, or is that something we have to do outside?
You could kind of, you have like a means of scanning through it. That holo card only has 250 holos on it.
Now this is only half.
That's all I have.
Is there a way to say how easy it would be to kill her?
Player wise, you don't know. You don't know like what she's capable of. I mean, she looks athletic enough, but you don't know like what condition she is, or she don't know if she has any tricks up her sleeve, or you guys apparently think that she can change the way she looks.
I guess I have to go get Dawn. Andromeda, you want to stay here and make sure she doesn't leave? You're gonna regret this. Sorry. I will turn around and start to exit. See if she folds.
Okay.
I will light up my little igniter.
Okay. All right. So
Just go closer.
and as you're standing, and they're in the room alone with her, Andromeda, she's standing there. She's like, "You really want to go through with this?"
I wouldn't kill you, but I don't like when people lie. Especially don't like when they set other people up for failure.
Sorry, I remember the beginning of the session. she just looks and says, "You know, things could have been so good for you guys had you chose regents."
I know. But I have to do what's the best for the party. And right now, you're not the best for the party.
Well, she smiles and says, "At least Zanta's dead. I did what I was here to do."
Perhaps. We shall see.
And
Now
that
we'll go for our eye.
and that's where we're gonna end this episode of Omen, Death in Space RPG.